The rumble of the engine had become a familiar lullaby, the rhythm of the highway a comforting heartbeat. 10 hours on the road, and my eyelids were drooping like heavy curtains. I pulled into the deserted truck stop, the only light a lonely sodium lamp casting long shadows across the asphalt. I needed sleep, but first, a smoke. As I stepped out, I noticed a tiny movement on the edge of the lot, a small brown blur curled up on the asphalt. It was a puppy, so skinny its ribs poked through its matted fur, its head resting on its paws, barely able to move. My heart clenched. He looked so lost, so utterly exhausted. I had a pack of sausages in my bag, the kind truckers often keep for a quick meal. I knelt beside the little creature, and as I offered the sausage, he looked up, his eyes wide and filled with a desperate hunger. He devoured it in a flash, and I realized then he hadn't eaten in days. I emptied my bag, giving him every scrap of food I had. He ate it all, his tiny body trembling with exhaustion and relief. Watching him was heartbreaking. He was so small, so vulnerable. I couldn't just leave him there. I scooped him up, his shivering body a weight in my hands, and carried him into my cab. The warmth of the engine and the smell of diesel seemed to revive him. His tail, which had been drooping, began to wag feebly. I knew I couldn't keep him. I was on the road, my life a constant journey, but I couldn't bear to leave him alone. I resolved to find him a home, a place where he could finally be safe and loved. The next day, I stopped at a farm, a place with plenty of space for a playful puppy. The owner, a gruff man with calloused hands and kind eyes, took one look at the little creature and his heart softened. He agreed to take him in, promising to care for him and give him a good life. I gave him my number, feeling a wave of relief wash over me. I knew the puppy was safe, and that was all that mattered. Days turned into weeks, and I kept thinking about the little pup, wondering how he was doing. Then, one morning, my phone buzzed. It was a picture from the farmer, and I held my breath as I opened it. There on the screen, a completely different dog stared back at me. He was no longer a frail, shivering creature. He was a handsome puppy, his fur sleek and shiny, his tail wagging with joy. He was playing with a ball, his whole body filled with life and energy. My heart swelled. He was happy, healthy, and loved. The little pup who had been so close to death was thriving, a testament to the kindness of a stranger. I felt a profound sense of peace, knowing that I had played a small part in his journey, and that he was finally home.